It was really special to be named in the Silver Ferns. I rang my mum straight away and she gave me a pretty composed response, but I rang my dad and he was over the moon and was yelling the supermarket down, so yeah, it was really cool. I always wanted to be in the Silver Ferns as a kid, and I guess this was prior to me fully understanding the work that goes on behind the scenes and the amount of training that's required. But I loved just the game day prep and everything that happened, and when I was little I used to go into Silver Ferns camps with my mum and I would just have a ball walking along courtside and just admiring how cool that sort of lifestyle looked. And then when I finally had to train 6 days a week and fully commit to netball, it did get a bit harder, but I'm really grateful to be here. I'm very fortunate to have such a supportive system within my family, and I'm very grateful for my dad. He's been around the netball scene since the 80s, 90s, watching my mum and all of my aunties play, and he always takes me for little training sessions, and he's my #1 supporter, whereas mum tries to have that kind of neutral approach to when I'm playing. Growing up, the Silver Ferns I looked up to were definitely Maria Folau. I thought she just could shoot from anywhere, and when I was little and mum was involved with the Silver Ferns, I used to have these shootouts and play all these games, practicing shooting with her, and got to play a season with Kat Tuivai-T, and she was amazing. And I have never played with somebody so brutally honest, who I also have an enormous amount of respect for. So I'd say those are definitely the 2 Silver Ferns that I admired. I'm pretty familiar with some of the girls from the England side. Sonia used to babysit me, and Jiva had looked after me a couple of times when I was a baby living in England. I'm good friends with Georgina, and there are past members of the English side who I've known or who have looked after me. Amma Waisy used to look after me, and she's not involved with the side at the moment, but yeah, just so many figures, well heard of figures that in the netball scene. So yeah, it'll be exciting and it will be really fun.